Hi guys! Welcome sa SIP9. In this video ay tutuloy natin yung series natin on inverse functions. No? Sa mga previous videos na pag-aralan natin kung paano bakunin yung equation ng inverse ng isang function. No? Nalaman din natin na yung mga functions pala na one-to-one, sila lang pala yung may inverse. And alam din natin yung relationship ng graphs ng inverse functions. So the question now is, if f and g are functions, paano natin malalaman na sila ay inverses of each other? No? So, meron tayong dalawang ways na ituturo ko sa inyo. Una, yung graph, using graph. Sabi natin sa previous videos, pag ang f ay function at ang f inverse ay kanyang inverse, then their graph reflect about the equation y equals, or the function with equation y equals x. No? So, tignan natin itong dalawang functions na to if they're indeed inverses of each other. So, f of x equals x cubed, no? Tapos, meron tayong g of x equals cube root of x, no? And, check natin kung sila ba ay nagre-reflect about the line y equals x. Okay, so paano natin malalaman kung sila nagre-reflect? Para silang reflection, no? Parang, nga, mukhang symmetric nga ito, no? So, mukhang reflection nga. So, we can try, no? By just placing a point doon sa graph, and then we can use the reflect about line tool, or kaya kung gusto nyo, baliktarin natin yung coordinates nito ng A. So, we can just type A prime doon sa reflection point, y of A, no? Meaning, the first coordinate is the y of A, yung 6.38, and the second coordinate is the x of A. No? So, that's one way of plotting the point. The isa is to reflect, no? So, yan. Okay, so reflection nga siya kasi nandun yung points pareho sa graph ng dalawang functions, no? Okay, so that's one way. Another way is algebraically, no? Well, we can use the composition of functions, no? Kung naalala nyo pa. But before that, just a brief review para doon sa hindi familiar. I'll give you some example on the notation. So, di ba sabi natin pag sinabi natin f of x equals, halimbawa, x to the, or x cubed, or x squared plus 3x. Di ba pag sinabi natin f of 4, you substitute 4 to the values of x, no? Or you substitute 4 to x, to all the x's. So that's 4 squared plus 3 times 4, di ba? Pag sinabi mong f of a plus 1, you substitute a plus 1 to all x's. No? So a plus 1 quantity squared plus 3, no? Times a plus 1. So gagamitin natin yan later dito. Okay, so halimbawa, yung we have two functions, no? F and g. No? If f of g of x, no, is equal to x and g of f, maybe I'll use the color, no? So f of g of x, no, is equal to x, and g of g of f of x is equal to x. No? Pag satisfy yung dalawang equation na yan, then these two functions are inverses of each other. So, kung makikita nyo, they cancel out, di ba? So, yung g muna in-apply mo, then yung f, tas babalik siya dun sa x. No? Okay, so let's try, no? F of g of x. Paano natin ito gagawin? Isa-substitute natin yung g of x doon sa sa input ng f, no? So, magiging f, ano ang g of x natin? This is cube root of x. Bali, ang input natin sa x nung f of x ay cube root of x. So, paano natin ito gagawin? This is f, di ba? This is the function f. So, yung x, papalitan natin siya nito. So, itong x na to, magiging cube root of x. Cube root of x. And then, meron tayong cubed, no? Meron tayong cubed. And we know that cube root of x means x to the 1/3, di ba? Yun yung cube root, di ba? In exponent form. And then, we cubed. And from the laws of exponent, x to the m raised to n is equal to x to the raise, or x raised to the mn. Minumultiply, di ba? So, we multiply 1/3 times 3, no? That's 3/3, or simply x raised to the 3 over 3, or simply x raised to the first power, which is equal to x. So, mukhang na-satisfy ito, yung f of g of x. Pangalawa is the g of f of x. Ano ang f of x natin? X cubed, di ba? And then, this is equal to g saan natin ipapalit? Doon sa function na g, di ba? Ipapalit natin dito. Ito sa x. Di ba kung ano yung nasa loob, yun ipapalit natin sa x. Parang ito, kung 4 yung nasa loob, yung 4 yung ipapalit natin sa x. So, yung x cubed, papalit natin siya dito sa x. Magiging cube root of yung x magiging x cubed, which is equal to ganon din, x cubed raised to the 1/3 naman. So, ganon yung 3 times 1/3 is also x to the first power, which is simply x. So, nasatisfy niya itong dalawang to, meaning f and g are inverses of each other. Okay, so pag hindi sila nag-equal, kuwari iba yung expression dito, iba yung expression dito, that means that they are not inverses of each other. Okay, so sana maliwanag itong ating tutorials. Kung hindi nyo masyado naiintindihan ito, then I suggest that you study composition of functions. Meron tayong series yan sa baba. Ilalagay ko yung link ko kayo na sa YouTube. Aralin nyo, tapos balikan nyo ito. Okay, so maraming salamat. Sana ay may natutunan kayo dito sa tutorial natin. I invite you to subscribe to our channel, youtube.com/user/9ph. Our Facebook page at facebook.com/zip9ph, and our website at zip9.com. I-like nyo yung Facebook page natin kasi nag-ano tayo dyan, nagbigay tayo ng problem of the day. Okay, maraming salamat. I'll see you.